Mob vandalizes and burned down mini secretariat and SP office in Churachandpur district over suspension of head constable. At least 2 persons killed and several others injured, 1 critically injured. Kokomi suspect bigger sinister design behind Churachandpur violence. Kokomi coordinator says incidents conspired by cookie organizations and Bulletin groups to destroy all government documents. JSC of Manipur Education SMT's written test appeared candidate 2016-2018 lockdown education as office in Lumfell against relevant authorities failure to declare their result. And petrol pumps operating in Manipur shut down for 3 days from today until February 18. Mighty Media Tribe Union appeals to withdraw decisions to shut oil pumps considering flights facing problem. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Primetime English Bulletin, I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Intense violence erupted over suspension order of Head Constable Syamlal Paul of Churachandpur District Police last evening. The incident claimed lives of 2 agitators and injured several others. 1 person was critically injured. A huge mob of Kuki people vandalized and burned down mini secretariat and SP office in Churachandpur District. Government documents and properties were ransacked and several vehicles used by security forces were torched by the irate mob. Churachandpur SP Sivanand Sharve issued the suspension order in the wake of viral video on social media showing the head constable making a video with armed miscreants and was seen sitting together with village volunteers on Wednesday, which the relevant authorities considered tantamount to very grave misconduct, being a member of disciplined police force. According to Manipur police, around 400 mobbed first tried to storm Churachandpur district. Police around 7:40 p.m. Eventually, violence escalated and number of protesters grew into number, condemning the suspension order as unfair act by the police chief. Security forces fired several rounds of tear gas cells and used a minimum lethal force to disperse the agitators. In the commotion, 2 agitators were killed and at least 30 people sustained injuries. One of the injured persons is in a critical condition and he has been admitted to the ICU of District Hospital Churachandpur. The 2 deceased persons are identified as Letla called Gangte of Nalond village and Thangunland Haukib of Kanang Vang Churachandpur district. The critically injured person is identified as Lamgin Bang of Boljold Phaicham. In the wake of the volatile situation in Churachandpur district, Manipur government has suspended mobile internet service in the district for 5 days.
Oh, sir, this is NIC server room and all this destroyed.
Meanwhile, Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF called shut down in Churachandpur against the killing of the 2 agitators and injuring several others and scuffled with security forces in Churachandpur last evening. Press note from Media and Publicity of Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF Ginza Walungzong held Churachandpur SP Sivanand Sharve entirely accountable for the violent incidents and claimed that the incident occurred in protest over unjust treatment as the suspension order was issued in an unfair manner. He demanded withdrawal of suspension order of Head Constables Syamlal Paul and urged SP Sivanand Sharve to leave Churachandpur within 24 hours, while warning that the SP will be held responsible for any untoward incidents that follow in the district. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi suspected big sinister design behind burning down of government building in Churachandpur district. Speaking to media at Kokomi office today, Kokomi coordinators Somarendra Thokchom alleged that the violence in Churachandpur district was carried out intentionally to burn down all the important documents that could act against their cause on the pretext of protesting over suspension of a head constable. He said it was conspired by Kuki organizations along with Kuki militant groups to destroy all government documents that could create hindrances to Kuki community in concealing the truth, as Manipur government recently announced to make 1961 as base year for implementing NRC in Manipur. Terming the incident as unfortunate, Somarendra Thokchont also expressed surprise that center is keeping quiet despite the warning made by ITLF to SP of Churachandpur to leave Kuki-dominated areas. He also urged the government to arrest those culprits who were behind burning of government buildings and documents in Churachandpur at the earliest. While talking about the viral video in which a Casper truck of Indian Army was forced to back down in Moreh by suspected armed Kuki militants, Somarendra also said Kokomi will write to Chief of the Indian Army and demand appropriate actions as the particular incident affects the reputation of the Indian Army and the Indian government. He said it would be wrong for the center to keep quiet when such provocations are happening right in front of their eyes. He said the government of India needs to take concrete action starting right from abrogation of SUPAC with Kuki militants group, as the state government had already given approval.
Narco terrorism na ankhoi CM na Manipur da NRC ki base year 1961 da werani hairapa madula makoina madugi suspend ki khudong jaba loroga susam ki mini secretary da laiba document khudima mai thado khragadi makha ta ram koin leithaba yana ki plan honana ba thakhiba mai ni haibasi komi sai ta ki thangjage haibasi ku kisino kuwait da jaga jaga sing ji ko ki Manipur miyam da la ibase masisu government jana na khantraga kudak ta masi dire on loroga 거기 마기 스테이트 government 서브리트 government 스테이트 government 하도이버 슈제 뭐시주 거기 센트럴 government 한도폰 도이 해버세 거기 사이드기 탄적에 아루가 하이바 슈지 한도 그럼 뚱다디 스테이트 government 무슨 센트럴 government 아니 뿐나 타박지 컴바인을 컴바인 포스팅 라가디 any administration or political line or policy도 그렇죠 전전 미나가디 하이바 토이바 거기 더도 어제 와토 어제 야나 투나 투마담다 와르시 뭐 그런 거니 해버세 거기 사이드기 탄적.
After 2 days of intense gun battle between suspected armed Kuki assailants and the combined security teamed along with village volunteers at Sugnu area in the Kakching district, firing subsidized on the third day today. Last night, a house at Sugnu Mayai Laikai was damaged in bomb attacks reportedly carried out by the armed Kukis. Even though sounds of gunshot subsidized today, the situation remained tense in Sugnu area. Kakching district SP inspected the area today. Speaking to Impact News, the owner of the house that suffered damage said that the bomb landed at around 11 p.m. yesterday. Locals expressed apprehension that they may be attacked any time. Normal lives in the area is severely affected. Locals fear venturing out and work freely, posing huge threat to their livelihood. They urge the government to take necessary measures to safeguard them.
Sarkana masida karama mi yenga laige haidana khalibu nga sibaw manungsida akhoi wabna haibu kam thengmana wabna haipam khangdre punsida hingane haibu thajaraktre khoi nga lera hadakta natte moina tawri ise nga marak khudingi bom kapchilak nomoi kapchilak tumpham chafam khangdana tha tara se ma khoina khoise awabagi de pi de lare moina su wangmadagi naphat laiba khunse moina thadokkhraga moina kumdare bangkar mayam sajile kom tok thoe aduga ngale nawri khara kapchilak ngale bong khara kapchilak ngale nomoi khara kapchilak koi pothabam khangdana ngasi bhausida lela abani adubu sugunuge aroibasida haipetang di sarkana muktadi mi eng changaninge.
Joint Action Committee of Manipur Education SMT's written test appeared candidate 2016 to 2018 lockdown education office in Lumfell today against relevant authorities' failure to declare their result. Joint Action Committee members warned of intensifying their agitation if relevant authorities failed to declare their pending result at the earliest. They also condemned issuance of notification for fresh recruitments of vacant posts before their result declaration.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯩ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯔꯤꯖꯜ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯖꯔꯨꯕ ꯍꯪꯖꯔꯨꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯍꯪꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯈꯨꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯪꯖꯗꯕꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯤꯁꯦ MTSꯇ ꯌꯥꯎꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯈꯣꯏꯁꯥꯎꯅꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯏꯗꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯟꯁꯟꯖꯔꯦ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯕꯤ ꯔꯤꯖꯜꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯞꯁꯦ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯔꯥ ꯍꯦꯟꯕꯗ ꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯕꯟ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯀꯦꯠ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯋꯥꯔꯧꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯔꯤꯖꯜ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯩ.
Extending support to nationwide strike called by Samyukta Kisan Morcha, joint platform of Central Trade Unions and Independent Sectoral Federation CPI Manipur also staged protest meet at Iravad Road and Lamsang Bazaar today. Extending support to nationwide strike called by Samyukta Kisan Morcha, All India State Government Employees Confederation also carried out protest meet at Lamsang Bazaar. Confederation President M. Joy Kumar alleged that BJP government in the centre is trying to eliminate public sector and also blamed the centre for recruiting employees on a contract basis instead of regular basis. Government employees in Jiribam district took out protest demonstration today, pressing to fulfill their 7th charter of demands. Manipur Government Services Federation Jiribam branch organized a protest meet in front of Milald office at Jiribam's Babupara. Speaking on the sideline, Federation advisor C.H. Dhiren said their demands include extension of employees' service age till 62 years from the present 60 years of age and fulfilled of vacancies in various government departments. Protesters held placards which read "Release old pending DADR for 18 months, implement periodical pay revision once in 5 years, etc."
Yam insecure oiba posak am khoi asagi NPS haibase NPS ni piri base kayo NPS means kill the pensioner haibane masi ki chap chap se aikhoi se government thabak chi ne bi magi matam do loratna pension gi matam oratna magi superannuation lakpa matam da aikhoi se moine tawidi ba khoi action se kari na ba one time use glass kumne ba khoi just thabak poch se ne blor lak long dok pi bane adu ma posak sing do madu khang bani na maram oraga yam danger posak am khare.
Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights and Samagra Shiksha Manipur organized a convergence workshop for those working in the field of child rights and children's education at Manipur Press Club today. Speaking on the occasion, Social Welfare Director Ngangum Uttam drew the attention of stakeholders to set up the Crisis Intervention Center in all schools for the welfare of children. He also stressed the need for all stakeholders and citizens to be aware of provisions under Section 77 and 78 of Juvenile Justice Act. He urged schools to display a written board containing all the provisions under these sections at their gates. Ngangum Uttam urged all departments, especially health, education and social welfare, to work together for the welfare of children. He also urged people not to allow children under 18 years to be part of the village volunteers in the wake of ongoing conflicts. Technical session was conducted on the topics such as placement of disposal children in residential schools, challenges and possibilities, prerogative of the commissioned convergence with stakeholders and status of inclusion of disposal children under sponsorship program.
I am non-state actors Hojik Jing the Su Jamane, Tam the Su Jamane, Aquegi Mipai Bama Pawudagi, couldn't not the way I did Kulamamgi, Mimum, Tolo, Hibagi, Bhapta, Toraga, Legai, Aquegi village volunteer in a Siambagi Mamatai. High River village volunteers is Siamba Matamda, Chahi Tara Nipan Chudriba, Angang Dingak Piu, Mudi Yohan Biganu, Hybro from Zini. Aduna Chahi Tara Nipan Chudriba miners in City. Ching the Buero, Tam the Buero, village protection force Higera, village volunteer Higera, whatever, Kunapa, High Rivesida, Yahun Biganu, Haiba, Bilsima Katan Tanjage.
A man and his 6-year-old son were killed in a tragic accident that occurred on National Highway 102 near Kongjomd War Memorial Complex today. The incident happened at around 2:30 p.m. today when a Dio scooter carrying the father's son collided with a Hyundai i20 car. The deceased persons are identified as Furit Sabam Sanahal, age 37, son of late P.H. Dura Singh from the Salung Pham, Kang Thok Chau, Mayai Leikai, and his 6-year-old son P.H. Rampesh. The father, Furit Sabam Sanahal, died on the spot while his son succumbed to his injuries at Thoubal District Hospital. A team of a Kongjomd police station led by its OC and Suresh rushed to the spot and inspected the accident site. The bodies have been moved to Jennings morgue. Miyamgi Yawal Lanmi, a military wing of prescribed Kangla Yawal Kandalup KYKL, observed its 20th Rising Day. Press note issued by Publicity and Research Secretary of KYKL, A. Yaifaba, said the Rising Day was observed at the central headquarters, which chairman of the outfit hoisting the outfit flag and tribute to lake members. The chairman in his speech calls for unity among revolutionary outfit. The chairman also sheds lights on the prevailing chaotic situation in conflict-ridden Manipur. Rising Day was also observed at battalion headquarters, central unit command, units and other places. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on shutting down of petrol pumps in Manipur. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯣꯐꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯔꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯐꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯨꯋꯥꯔꯤ 29 ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯝꯕꯣ ꯁꯦꯠꯇ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ 13,900ꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯤꯚꯤ ꯋꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯆꯤꯟ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯆꯤꯟ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯖ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯛꯀꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯒꯅꯤ ꯂꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯀꯄꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯟꯒꯠꯆꯔꯒ ꯊꯥꯏꯂꯦꯟ ꯍꯅꯤꯃꯨꯟ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯞ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯀꯨꯞꯄ ꯃꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯂꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯁꯤ ꯃꯦꯖꯣ ꯍꯕ ꯀꯩꯁꯥꯝꯄꯥꯠ ꯀꯣꯟꯖꯦꯡ ꯍꯖꯥꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Moving on with our bulletin, petrol pumps operating in Manipur were shut down for 3 days from today until February 18th. Retail outlets, dealers under Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, SR and Nayara Energy held an emergency meeting at Hotel Nirmala yesterday afternoon after deliberating a threadbare on the myriad difficulties being faced by petrol pumps in the Valley District. The RO dealers decided to shut down business for 3 days. The RO dealers said that the difficult situation facing them can no longer be concealed, but everyone needs to know the reality. Meanwhile, the press note from the Meitei Meitei Tribe Union appeals to withdraw the decisions to shut down petrol pumps in Manipur by dealers and outlets, considering the hardship facing the public. Meitei Meitei Tribe Union also appeals to groups and organizations to be sensitive when making monetary demands from oil dealers. Education and Law and Legislative Affairs Minister Thongnaujam Bashantakumar laments that Manipur violence erupted in opposition to developmental initiative of Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen-led government. The minister today graced the 52nd Foundation Day of Kagya Youth Progressive Club KYPC in Nambol constituency and also inaugurated a new office of the club. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Vasant Kumar said the government's initiative to curb drug menace and save the environment from illegal poppy cultivation and illegal encroachment were objected by perpetrators and led to the present crisis.
Karai di pesano Myanmar da drug ki karwar torga pairak pa pesado madu pusalla aga Manipur sida popi thagalakpa akoi ki forest myam se deforestation lotion na bonakpa kok thorakpa adi matung da popi thagalak popi ki factory linkhalakpa akoi ki heroin sungna ba factory linkhalakpa drug sungna ba factory linkhalakpa duna maram moiraga haujikti akoi adugumba akoi ki lairi ba youth myam se aduki matik effect toraktana more than subject to correction 1,50,000 muki hai na drug addict Manipur se laire na ko estimate to je masi am laibak thi bani ai khoi gi laire ba population di 30 lakh samtani sida lakh ama makhaya ni rom drug addict oi khala di kari oi do no khoi phipam se masi thingna ba gi damakta war against drugs masi hodok chabani.
Federation of Civil Society Organization Fox Manipur President T.H. Manihar inaugurated Fox Vishnupur District Committee office today. Manipuri filmmaker and also executive board member of Manipur State Film Development Society Sonia Nepram is currently taking part in the 74th Berlin International Film Festival in Germany. Sonia Nepram has been invited as official by Foreign Office of the Federal Republic of Germany under Visitors Program. The filmmaker made her debut in documentary film making with her work Gun and a God. She will be interacting with renowned film director Martin Scorsese during her stay in Germany. Sahitya Thopanglob has selected language activist Robinson Moyond for Kumbong Mayum Gaudahari Madhumati Mother Language Award 2024 in connection with International Mother Language Day. Robinson Moyond has written several books in both Manipuri and Moyond languages promoting communal harmony. National Road Safety Week program concluded today with a series of activities in Kamjong district. On the concluding day, District Administration Kamjong in collaboration with Rise and Katamnao Long RKL conducted road safety campaign at subdivisions and thematic painting competition for students at Kamjong District Headquarters. Later, the programs culminated at Town Hall of Kamjong District Headquarters. DC of Kamjong Rang Namai Rang Peter, SDO of Kamjong Philip John graced the program. President of RKL the Urepamd Sading, OC of Chasad Police Station James A. Simre, DRM of IRAD project Leishing Ngamd Kaishing attended the program as resource person. Speaking on the occasion, DC of Kamjong Rangdamei Rang Peter stressed on the importance of road safety. Later, prizes were distributed to winners of painting competition. The event concluded with a rally and roadshow in which DC and SDO Kamjong interviewed motorists and appealed to all commuters to obey traffic rules and to adhere to road safety measures. A team of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter IZAR East has recovered arms and ammunition from the Kobru range in the Kangpokpi district. The team recovered one SLR with magazine, 19mm pistol, 236 hand grenade, 10 7.62 bullets, etc. A combined team of 22 Assam Rifles, 20 at Assam Rifles along with 18 Assam Rifles carried out joint combing operation at M-Top of Pukhao, Santipur Ridge Line today. The operation was carried out at the area where armed cookies and Meitei village volunteers engaged in the fierce gun battle on February 13 and February 14. INA Memorial High School in the Gothald village of Churachandpur district, which remained shut since Manipur violence erupted on May 3 last year, has been reopened with the help of Assam Rifles under Sparse Corps of Indian Army. The team also distributed stationery items to over 250 students coming from 15 remote villages. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but for a wind-up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Mob vandalizes and burned down mini secretariat and SD office in Churachandpur district over suspension of head constable. At least 2 persons killed and several others injured, one critically injured. Kokomi suspects the big sinister design behind Churachandpur violence. Kokomi coordinator says incidents were inspired by Kuki organizations and militant groups to destroy all government documents. JC of Manipur Education as MTS written test appeared candidate 2016-2018 broke down Education as office in Lumpil against relevant authorities' failure to declare the result. And petrol pumps operating in Manipur shut down for 3 days from today until February 18. Meitei Tribunal appeals to withdraw decisions to shut oil pumps considering floods facing public. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Lana Thauram, Malim Taibang Pan Asida, Equi Quai Punamaki Erected Timbiramba, Athauba, Takelambam Manoranjan.